halfway through teacher training. This is Saturday of week 5. Woohoo! I can definitely feel myself getting stronger. I can even hold myself up a little bit in handstand, which I am super excited about. So I'm definitely going to practice that. I didn't think it was possible, but by the end of this practice, I want to have a pretty solid handstand. I can definitely feel it in my crow. My arms aren't all as bent as normal and all wobbly, so I'm now practicing on holding myself up longer and then extending one leg for one-legged crow. I've actually got baby bruises on my arms right now from holding it for so long, and I also want to get my knees higher up on my triceps. I don't want so much to be using my knees to like hug my hands. I want them way up there resting. Today we actually didn't practice teaching, which I was a little bummed about because I wanted to teach everybody Fallen Angel. It's not as hard as it looks. I was really excited, but I might do it tomorrow, or we do have practice on Valentine's Day, so I may try it then, make it a little Valentine's themed, like Cupid's an angel, fallen angel kind of deal, so we'll see about that. I also practiced Scorpion today. I had a girl in class. I'm getting pretty good in forearm stand, and she was like, oh, you should try Scorpion, which that's the most intense back bend. I kind of feel like I'm like collapsing my lower back. So I will have to see about that. But when you do yoga, you find all kinds of muscles you never thought you had, which is very interesting. Oh, we practiced adjustments today, and I thought it was going to be no problem, easy. But when you're dealing with other people and other people's bodies, like, I know where my hips are, but then when you've got to reach around and adjust somebody else's hips, that's really hard to do. And if you're in a yoga class, do it where it's not awkward, like where your crotch isn't in their face, or where, they're not sitting in your lap or something, because you don't want it to be a bad experience for them. And you also, when you adjust, you want to apply enough pressure so that you're coming from a place of authority. So they're like, okay, this is what I need to do, as opposed to you do it too soft and then it feels more like a caress, or they're like, oh, maybe this is just a suggestion. Like, you really want to get in there and be authoritative, but you don't want to be aggressive either. But something I'm definitely gonna have to work on. I need to find some people to practice. My elbow was feeling a little janky this morning when I got up. My elbows pop a lot, and sometimes I have to lock my elbow out so it'll like pop. And I don't know if it's popping into place or like, I don't know what it is. But that didn't happen today, and this has happened once before, and it's really sore when I move it in certain places. But I can do inversions and all of that stuff, no problem. So I'm hoping tomorrow to be better, because I don't like having pain. And especially when you're in something as intense as a yoga class, just having any kind of pain isn't fun. And with this teacher training, we're there, 6-7 hours? So that's a really long time for your elbow to hurt. I had something else to say and I forgot. Oh no. I really can't remember what it was. But tomorrow we are working on more adjustments, so that is fun. And I'm really not sure what else is going on. And we had to observe a class this week, which is good. And apparently we're going to be doing that from now on. And it's so different to watch a class other than take it. Because you see what the teacher says, and then you see the student's response to that. So you can see if they need to give more direction, or if they're over-directing, or if they're saying something that's confusing, because you see people looking around. You can see how they're grabbing, where they're grabbing, and this for me is really hard, you see some people doing a pose wrong. So like if you're in chaturanga or low plank and you see people on their toes instead of the balls of their feet, I just want to go and, pull them back a little bit. And for me, that was the case for years and years, and I didn't get adjusted till this teacher training. I was up on my teeny tiny toes, holding, my arms at a 90-degree angle, and all of that weight is going into your toes. So you go on the balls of your feet, and then when you go to upward plank, you shift forward and roll over the tops of your feet. So that's how the weight in the back of your feet is supposed to go. Dang, I really wish I could remember what I was going to say because I thought it was going to be helpful. But I can feel myself getting stronger, which is so exciting, but then I need to remember to take care of myself. Like last night I slept with a heating pad just because sitting down for long periods of time just kills my back. And, I go to training twice a week, and then 4 days a week I go on my own to classes. Sometimes I double up on classes, so I'm going 5 days out of the week, plus another hour for observation. And it's a self-care thing. Like, I need to realize, hey dude, like, be good to your body. You're working it so hard, so much harder than you have before, and so much harder than you probably will again. And it's good to do that. I mean, definitely, I don't think there's any way I'd be anywhere near getting a handstand now if I didn't. But you also just need to remember, that self-care. So I will see you guys tomorrow. All right, bye.